what this chart shows is GDP per capita growth in real terms, using 1984 as a base. And South Africa is I hope you can see the arrow is this thick brown line. And the area circled shows the short period of growth that we had in the 2000s. And we had short periods of growth in the 1960s. But generally, we have been growing by maybe 1.5% on average for the past 50 years. And even since 1994, other upper middle income countries surpassed us in many metrics. And there's no doubt that there are technical problems. You know, we need to get our rate of investment up, our rate of savings up, we need to reform our infrastructure, industries like energy and transport. We need to strengthen labor market institutions. We need to integrate urban areas. There's no doubt that there are technical issues involved here. But I increasingly think that that is not what the problem is. I increasingly think our problem is about generating momentum and sustaining momentum. In economics, we talk about an acceleration. How do you get an acceleration? And then sustain that acceleration. So here we want to get momentum. And we know that momentum is equal to mass times velocity. Now, I think that maybe we have been, and certainly but we have been overly concerned with mass. In other words, the over-design of things we need to do. We're constantly optimizing the things we need to do. And I have done that as well. And I think maybe we haven't been focused enough on velocity. In other words, the under-design of how we're doing them and how to get into motion. These two things are linked, but they're different. And since I have started focusing more on velocity, as I did at Telcom, for me, that was a big shift in the way that I was working. I learned from my historical, I wouldn't say mistakes, but historical experience in things not moving. And I refocused on the question of velocity as compared to mass. I hope that makes sense. And it worked very well.